Hey everybody, thank you for joining us on yet another episode of Revv, Singapore's ultimate motoring channel, and I'm your host Renee. Yes, we are in the beautiful outdoors, and just like me, a lot of Singaporeans are looking for a vehicle that's gonna help them enjoy the beautiful outdoors. And the SUV that we have for you was originally named the Attract back in 2001 when it was introduced in Japan. And since then, it has been renamed the Outlander. And it's gone through a number of changes. And we have for you the 4th generation, all new Mitsubishi Outlander 4-wheel drive. The Outlander comes packed with a 2,360cc 4 cylinders, 16 valves DOHC MIVAC petrol engine, which generates 165 bhp at 6,000 RPMs and chalks up 222 Nm of torque. Top speed is 198 km per hour, 0 to 100 in 10.2 seconds. It comes with an INVEX 3 CVT or continuous valve transmission with a 6-speed sports mode. It does about 12.9 km per liter. CO2 emissions are 181 grams per kilometer. Its fuel tank holds 60 liters. The one thing that first catches your eye is the Outlander's new and striking dynamic shield design concept. The Outlander has been redesigned and re-engineered from its nose all the way to its tail to give you that stylish and robust look, offering you that really muscular look from the front. Also, you have the chin spoiler to add to its rugged looks. With the new Outlander, you get LED headlights with daytime running lights included. At the side, we have those flared wheel arches to give the Outlander that even more robust stance. Plus, we have the lower shields for that added sense of protection. The new Outlander's sharper rear styling features a new design bumper and silver skid plate. The power tailgate is garnished in chrome and comes with an all-new designed LED rear combination lamps and rear fog lamps, which complements the front design. And now let's find out more about the interior of the all-new Mitsubishi Outlander. First of all, premium leather seats throughout this SUV. And for the driver, we have an 8-way adjustable power driver seat with a whole new designed steering wheel which features gloss black piano highlights and some controls, which includes the audio, cruise control, and Bluetooth. And you also have those paddle shifters for those times where you want to do a bit of manual driving. It also has a very well-designed panel and a 4.2-inch LED screen, which gives you some of your options where you can actually see your navigation and also your reverse camera. And for your media, we have a USB port for plugging in those USB thumb drives. Safety, of course, is Mitsubishi's priority, giving you 7 airbags. And also with an anti-trapping sunroof, which means it can detect any obstructions before closing. Okay, the Outlander, being a 7-seater SUV, it offers you a whole host of different configurations on how you can actually manipulate your seats. And in most cases, when you buy a 7-seater MPV or SUV, you can't actually get a person to sit in the third row seat. but with Outlander, you can. And just to show you how easy it is to actually get into the third row seats with Outlander, the good thing about it is you can actually slide the second row seat 250 mm forward with a pop of a latch. The person can actually get into the access to the third row. And to help us do a live demo to show you that it's really possible is Evelyn, who's going to show us how you get into the third row seat. Evelyn, all yours. Okay, now that we have Evelyn all seated comfortably in the third row seat, now let's show you how she exits the Outlander. Okay, and another good thing about the second row seats of the Outlander, you can actually do a 60-40 split of the second row seats, and we've actually done a quick demo for you on that end, but let me just show you how easy it is to actually bring down the other seat. All you need to do is reach from underneath, pop it up, push the seat forward with a click of the latch. There you go. And what you can actually do is pop in your luggage, your groceries, you name it, it fits in right here. Third row seats also has 4 settings for you to choose from. A car that has 4-wheel drive capability, allowing you to have 7 people on board, plus a bit of cargo as and when you need it. And of course, not forgetting that 2.4 liter engine. Well, that's exactly what the Mitsubishi Outlander is going to give you. Having said that, what's the drive all about? Well, if you're like me, you're one of those people that want to have that commanding view of the road as you drive. That's exactly what Outlander is going to give you. You get the whole view on the road ahead, and I've never liked being in a normal drive position. This has always done it for me, and I've always been looking for vehicles that's going to give me that excellent commanding view, and I think I'm not alone when I say this. And with a choice of different 4-wheel drive modes, we have the 4-wheel drive Eco, the 4-wheel drive Lock, and the 4-wheel drive Auto. You can have some fun playing around with all the different modes to see which one suits your driving style. And mated with an all-new transmission, which gives you more power, more fuel economy because of the way it's been mated, so that it controls, the fuel economy is being actually controlled via all the different modes that you're in. So example, I'm in 4-wheel drive Eco right now. So it's really, honestly, when you look at the numbers that this car gives you in terms of fuel consumption, it's just something that you as a driver will definitely want to try, definitely want to look out for. Of course, there's a number of ways that you can actually drive the Outlander. Of course, you've got the automatic transmission, and the beauty of having paddle shifters in the Outlander, which means at any juncture of driving, feel like you want to have more control of your drive, well, all you need to do is just either upshift or downshift, and you get power as and when you need it. And one thing I really love also is steering response. It's not too light, it's not too heavy, it's just right for this kind of vehicle, which is an SUV, of course. And in terms of ride comfort, what Mitsubishi has done, they've actually given it a whole new rigid suspension, which means that as you're driving, whether it be city driving or you're talking a bit about off-road driving, well, it really suits this car to a T, which it also includes excellent steering response. Okay, with hill start assist built in, you're not going to be going to many hills, but especially in multi-story car parks, it's gonna help you get off that slope without the car rolling back at all, which I think is great. And with the number of improvements which Mitsubishi has added to the all-new Outlander, there's just so many for me to mention, more than 100. One of the things that really stands out, I think, for you as a driver would be the really quiet cabin. If you don't believe me, take a listen. I'm on the expressway right now. Take a listen. Hear anything?
Not me, I don't hear anything. But that's just how quiet it is in this cabin. What Mitsubishi has done is they've reinforced the whole soundproofing in the car. Sure, there's a bit of added weight, but looking at a 2.4 engine, it handles it beautifully. And with a tagline like second glances guaranteed, that's exactly what you're going to get. Driving this SUV basically, has been people actually, while I'm driving along the roads near my housing estate, or even in the car parks, people have been looking at it, and I think the first thing that they kind of notice is that dynamic shield, which honestly, I mean, there's just simply no way you cannot look at it again, because it's just been beautifully designed. So if you're in the market to look for an SUV that's going to give you excellent space, great configurations in terms of how you can configure the vehicle, good power, good luxury, and I think with the way the COA has been bouncing around nowadays, great price, this is definitely one car you want to check out. The all-new Mitsubishi Outlander 2.4 four-wheel drive. So head on down to Second & Catch Automotive at Alexandra and get yourself behind the wheel. You won't regret it.
Okay folks, so what's the verdict on the all-new Outlander? Well, if it's just going by its looks, it's already won me over, especially with the all-new dynamic shield. And for all you families out there, I think the Outlander is going to offer you so much space for cargo, and the best part of all, it can actually sit 7 people. And in terms of power-wise, well, the 2.4-liter engine is not going to let you want or even crave for more power. And especially good for those long-distance trips if you're planning to taking a drive up to Malaysia. Okay, now let's talk price, which I think a lot of you people out there are going to be really happy with. It's going to cost you only $141,999, inclusive of COE, and the road tax is $1,636 annually. And you also have a choice of 7 colors to choose from. We want to say a big thank you to Cycle and Carriage Automotive for allowing us to get our hands on the all-new Mitsubishi Outlander 2.4 four-wheel drive. To book yourself a test drive, head on down to their showroom at Alexandra Road. Well folks, this wraps up yet another exciting episode of Revv Motoring. To find out more about the Outlander and the rest of the cars we have done during our series, head on down to our website above. Till we catch you again, drive safe.